Hello everybody, welcome, come on in, say hello, tell me where you're watching from if you're new to my page. I am Dawn, this is Wreath Decor by Dawn, come on in. So here is our little elf attachment. I have these in my shop, I have a couple left. If anyone's interested in them, you can find them at wreathdecorbydawn.com by clicking on the link at the bottom there. He comes with his little face and then he comes with his legs. So it's a little 3-piece set. So I have that in my shop if anyone's interested, but we're going to use this one tonight. And then I also have two other elf attachments. I got lots of elves this year. Let me show you what I got. So we have this one. I have a couple of these as well. And this is also a 3-piece set. You've probably seen these. This one here has got the black and white stripe, comes with the hat and the two long legs with the black stripe. So those are in my shop as well. So if you're looking for elves, we've got them. Got his little ears sticking out here, catching on the bag. They all come with the wires already attached, so you can just put them in your wreath. And then this one I like. This is a cute one. I tried getting ribbon to match. They have some that says naughty and nice on it, but I couldn't find it in the color I wanted. That would go, the green one that goes with this. So I was going to do this one tonight, but because I couldn't find it, hey, Susie Brown. So we're doing this one instead because I have all this stuff to match him. But anyway, this one's the naughty one. I don't have the nice. They were out of them. But I have some of those. Those are also in my shop. So that is just a 1-piece. Oh, it'll be fine. I'll get it later. All right. But for tonight, we're using this one here. So, and this is the 3-piece set. These are all in my shop. All these kits are listed in my shop. I already started my wreath base. This was, I don't know if I told you guys a couple weeks ago, I did a bunch of bases with my leftover mesh. This was one of them. So this works perfectly for this one because of the red and the green. So this is done on a 20-inch pine base. Susan has these in her shop at AC Inspired Wreaths. If you're looking for any of these pine bases, check out AC Inspired Wreaths for that. She has the 24, the 20-inch, and she has some teardrop. If I'm wrong on any of those, Susan, let me know. Because the last time I looked, you had some. So we'll see if she's got any left. She'll let us know if I'm wrong. So these are all cut. I did 18 ties. There's 10 on the outside and 8 on the inside. I cut these at 30 inches. So I had whatever mesh I had left over. I just cut them all up at 30 inches and made the bases. I've got this one. I got a teardrop over there. I got a whole bunch of them. So I'm making up a bunch of, I just made up a bunch of random bases with leftovers. And this is one of them that I had left. And then I have one more teardrop one that I'm going to do a church one. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live or not. We also have a bunch of ribbon here. So we've got ribbon for our tails and our bows. I did not cut any yet because I don't know how many, I don't know yet how I'm going to do it. I wanted to originally put the bow in the center because, he's got his face and his legs. So we wanted something in the center. You still have some left. Okay, good. So if you need any of the wreath bases, check out AC Inspired Wreaths. And we'll put the link in there for you too. But then I found I had this sign that I got from PLY Wreath Signs probably a couple years ago because I've got a ton of Christmas signs, which I probably have more than I'll ever use in my lifetime now that I look at it. But anyway, this one works perfectly because it's got the red and white striped legs and, So, and it says this home is under elf surveillance, reported directly to Santa. So we've got that. I have some candies, and then I have some picks over here. We've got some pine picks with glitter. I'm not opening the bag until I'm ready to use them because that glitter will be everywhere. I've got this little pick here. And then I also have these. I have a couple of these. Oh, it's caught on here now. There it goes. Oh. So I have a couple of these. So I'm not sure what all we're going to use. We're going to see there's the glitter. There must be a hole in the bag. Doggone it. I tried, guys. I tried to keep it contained. Never works. Alright. Get rid of that. Alright, let's go. So, I feel like my chair is really low tonight. I feel like I'm sinking. So anyway, alright, we're going to do this space right here. We're going to put our little guy on first. Should have given him a name. Alright, he comes with the wires already attached. There's 2 at the bottom and then there's 1 up here at the top. So we're going to put him right in here. Make sure you're careful with it because it's going to pull on that mesh. I think I want it up here. Let's see. His legs there. We can put the bow or the sign there. Yeah, alright, that's where he's going. So, the wires that come with him don't look like they're going to be long enough. Let me try it first. Let's see, maybe. It might be enough for me to get them on there. I gotta go around my mesh here for a second so I can check. Yeah, these will work. They're really short, but we'll just need to wrap them around once. So once I get that in there, I'm making sure to go through the rings. There's 2 rings on this one. Hello, welcome everybody. There's 2 rings on this, so I want to go in between the 2 rings and make sure I get that around that ring, at least one of those rings, so that it has something to grab onto. Alright, so there's one. I'm going to bend that so that I don't stick myself with it later, because I probably will. These wires are a little thick. Let's see, we're going to go right here. Alright, there. Susie, I sent you a box yesterday. I forgot to send you a message and tell you it was on its way. I got my stuff done, so I went ahead and sent it on to you. Alright. Get in here. So yeah, if you're looking for elf attachments, I've got plenty of them. Go and grab you some. Hey Brenda. Alright, I'm twisting this around and I'm going to bend it too so I don't stick myself. I still stuck myself with the other one. Trying to bend this one. There we go. Alright, now the one up here on his hat is way up here. I think I'm going to move it because his head, if you can see, his head is way up here, or his hat, not his head. So if I pull it like this, well, it might work. It might work. We'll leave it. Alright, I'll leave it. If I want to change it later, I will. Let me just tighten it. They leave such a gap in that wire. So I want to make sure it's tight. Alright, so we're going to do that. I have to think about shipping. You know, when I ship stuff, it's got to fit in the box. So I think I'm going to go right here with it. It pulls it down just a little bit. If I don't think about shipping now, I'll be having to make boxes or go find bigger boxes, and then that just makes the shipping even higher, and I don't want to do that. So I have to think about it when I'm making it, otherwise it just causes more problems later. And we all know how we love shipping. Alright, so I'm wrapping this around, tucking this in. I will go back later and cut all these wires and everything. But for now, in case I want to move it, I don't cut them off. I do that after my live because, you know, we all tend to change our minds. And that kind of lifts his hat up a little bit and gives it a little poof. Gives it a little poof. And then it's got wire in it, so we're gonna bend his little pom-pom. So his hat's got the wire in it, so it can bend any way you want it to. There. I think that's good. Okay, there he is, his face. Now let's put his little legs on here. So I think I'm going to do, let me think here what I want to do. I think I'm going to make sure his legs are facing up. I think I want to move him over here. So these wires already come attached. They are all the way down into his little boot, sock, whatever you want to call it. Goes all the way to his toes. Make sure it's straight. And I think we're going to go under here. I want him slightly like he's kicking his feet up, you know? I don't want him to look like he's just dangling there. There we go. Right here. There we go. All right, so now we're going to get this leg in here. Turn, please. There we go. Okay. All right. This one is in. Oops. No, it's not. Come on. Where are you? I can't find the wires. There. There's one. There's the other one. I need them to go around that frame. I like to get hooked on everything. There we go. There we go. This one needs to come up here. I'm trying to weave it in between the frame to give it more stability. There we go. Twist and tuck. There we go. All right, and then we can kind of give them a little bend. Maybe like that. I don't know. We'll fix it later. But I want to pull these up because he's got these little pom-poms on his collar. There we go. Now we can see those. All right. So there he is with his little legs. We'll have to fix them. I know they probably look a little deformed right now. So we've got the sign. See if you can see that without a glare on it. Nope, that way. So there's that one. Yep, we're going to go to the sides. All right, and then we will put some ribbon tails in. Yep. All right, let's get our handy dandy needles out. I have these little weaving needles in my shop. If anyone is interested, they come in 2 sizes. Let me zoom in for you. They come in 2 sizes. This is the 6-inch. I don't know if you can see that in my hand. And then they come in a 3.5 inch. They come in packs of 5. You'll find those in my shop too. But you can find those needles at wreathdecorbydawn.com. And this is what they'll do for you. Take those floral wires or pipe cleaners, put that right down through your mesh and everything. You don't have to move anything out of the way. Pull those needles down, and there's where your wire is. Easy peasy. Take those wires and wrap them around your frame. And then do the other side. Again, whoops, grab your needle, put both wires through at the same time. Or you can do them one at a time, whichever you want. And then you just go straight down through your mesh and everything. Now if you got a really full mesh wreath on a regular frame, these go through it like butter. They help get the wires and pipe cleaners through your grapevines. If you've got those tightly woven grapevines, or you try and get those pipe cleaners through there, you know, sometimes you can fight with those. These bend, so they'll go right through no matter where you put them. I just have to grab my wire here. My finger is just a little too big to go through there. Alright, so we've got our wire on both sides. It's easier if I just turn it over and do it. Usually I can do it without turning it over. Where'd my other wire go though? There it is. Got it. Give it a tug and then a twist. Let's try that again. My fingers are slipping off. There we go. And then tuck those in, and we'll come back to those and hide them later. There. And now our sign's on. Easy peasy. I want to get his collar out because I want to be able to see that. There we go. Alright, now we're going to put some ribbons and stuff in. Put that over there for a minute. Let's just do the ribbons first. Alright, so we're using this red and white stripe with the green tinsel on the sides. We are using this elf with the green background and red tinsel. We are using this red with the green and white polka dots with the green stripe down the center. And then we're using this glittered diamond pattern, red and green. Those are our ribbons tonight. And to cut our ribbons, we are using our Flexi Tails from AC Inspired Wreaths. If you've never seen these before, these are ribbon cutting boards. This is a 12-inch, this is a 13-inch. You use these to wrap your ribbons around it to cut them, and I'm going to show you that in just a second here. But you can get these over at AC Inspired Wreaths as well. Alright, so I like to do the 1.5 a little tiny bit shorter than the 2.5, so that when you see them on your wreath, they both stand out. So you just wrap them around your board just like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna do 8. Because his head is covering up a couple of those spots, I'm not going to worry about behind his head. And they flex, so it makes it easy to pull your board or your ribbons off. That's why they're called Flexi Tails. And then you just cut your ribbons right there where they bend. Just like that. So if you want those boards, head on over to AC Inspired Wreaths. She'll put the link up for you if anyone wants those. She's got them in the 12, 13, and 14-inch size. They come as a set. Oops, I don't want that one. And they're not very expensive at all. Alright, so I'm going to put my stripes with my elves, and I think, no, maybe not. I'm going to put my stripes with that polka dots, and I'm going to put my diamond pattern with my elves. We're going to go around the bottom and fill this in first. So see, this is why I do mine a little bit shorter. That way when I put them together and then fan them out, you'll be able to see both of them better. Scrunch that up in the middle. And then we're going to go into the red with this green one. And I'm just using the ties from the wreath, the greenery on here. And I'm twisting that on. And then we'll fan these out. So you can see that elf there. I got a wire stuck out here. Let's cut this off before somebody gets poked by that. There we go. Now you can do them in a crisscross pattern if you wanted to, like this. You can fan them out together. We'll just leave them like that. So we'll do all of our little elves. Why am I doing that one? Yep, if you want to get notified whenever I go live, all you have to do is type in the word email, and I will send you the link for you to sign up for my email list. I send out an email every week before I go live, letting you know what time, what I'm making. Has all kinds of good information in it for you. So you can just type in the word email, or you can go up in the description and click on the link, and it will take you there to sign up. Alright, that takes care of those. Let me see. I think we might leave the ones, I already cut them. One, two, three. Oh, no. Let's see. I'll hold on to these. I'll put them in later if I need them. Let's put, I really like this one. If I can keep it from snagging on everything. And I have 3 of them. Where's the other one? There it is. And everything else is like these frosted picks, but I can add those in later too if it needs it. Let me get this unstuck over here. There we go. So I really like these because it has all the same colors in it, and they're like frosted. These have like little icing on them. Or not an icing, but an icy look to them. These come from Hobby Lobby, but I like the colors of them. So I think we're going to put these in. I've got my glue pot going already, but I think I'm going to keep them together and put them in like that. So let me cut this down. Thank you. Let's cut it here first. Make sure. I think I'm going to go this way. Go back that way. There we go. Then I'm going to bend it forward a little bit. This needs to go over here. Yeah, I want it this way. trying to bend everything to the front here so that I can see it all. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna go in there. I don't think I need it that long though. There we go. Let's see where my pine stuff is. I could put it in there and twist the ties around it so that helps keep it in there. So we're going to dip it in our glue. Oh, my glue pot. Let's get some glue on there. I just added glue to it so it's kind of full. Now we're going to go right down in here. Put that down right there. Come on, stay there. And then I'm going to twist my tie around that. That glue is going to grab onto it and hold it in place. Keep it from moving around. There. Get these glue strings. Move over here a little bit. There we go. That's better. One, put another one up here. Alright, I'm going to put one there, but I'm going to try it first before I glue it. I don't want to commit until I see what it's going to look like. Alright, I gotta hold this up so I can see what you guys see. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like it's in his crotch. And let's see, we're gonna go right in there, I think. Alright, we're going for it. That down in there, and then we're going to give this a twist. Hope I'm twisting it the right way. There we go. So we can move these anywhere we want them. There. That's better, I think. Alright, let me hold this up for you. I don't think it's going to need all that other stuff. I might go and put some greenery in here in the open spaces, but I don't think we need a bow. I don't think we need any of the other balls and things like that. I really don't. I think the ribbon does plenty for it. So there we go. There is our little elf. I'll play with those legs and get them situated because they look a little off. His head is there, so I want to make sure that his legs are lined up with his face, you know. You can cross his legs, you can bend his legs, so they, like I said, they do come with wires in them so that you can pose them however you want. Same with his face, or his hat, really, not his face. The other ones that I have in my shop come with wires in them as well. So, but I think that's going to do it, guys. I'll see if I need any of those ribbons. I might put a couple in right here and there, just to use them up, see if we need them. So again, if you want the elf, he's in my shop at wreathdecorbydawn.com. There's 2 other elf attachments in there as well. If you want the flexi tails, you'll find those at AC Inspired Wreaths. Those are ribbon cutting boards. And the mesh rollers you'll find at Susie's Wreaths and Things. The sign came from plywreathsigns.com. Alright, and then the needles are in my shop as well at wreathdecorbydawn.com. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it. Everybody give Susan a great big thank you for helping out tonight. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for sharing as well. Have a great night, everybody. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you soon. Bye.